I've heard in sales a phrase that says a confused mind never buys. I also think the confused entrepreneur doesn't take action.
What can you tell us about that barrier to entry that can help someone put this into action?
Yeah, I think that also is one of the reasons why there is opportunity, because it is arguably the most challenging platform. All of the skill sets come together. It's not just a still image on Instagram. You need to make a still image for your thumbnail. It's not just good copy. You need to write good copy for your title. You don't just need to be on 15 seconds like a story on Instagram, but you need to probably thoughtfully put together a video that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes long. And there is no ideal video length in today's world. It's just as long as it needs to be, but as short as possible, delivering value. And then production. I've heard in sales a phrase that says a confused mind never buys. I also think the confused entrepreneur doesn't take action. As soon as you start thinking about your YouTube strategy, you go, okay, I listen to Chris, I listen to Sean, and okay, I do have a camera, but I don't know how to use it. Then you kind of just stop. And I think a lot of people get stuck in that journey. So we encourage people, you got to just punch fear in the face, punch perfectionism in the face, and press record. I think the simplest thing to do is to realize that your smartphone, you could just flip it to landscape. It doesn't have to be portrait like the other platforms. Plug in a good microphone. Audio matters. What we teach is AVLS. Audio, video, lighting, stabilization. Audio, you could get a simple mic off of Amazon. There's some really cool ones for iPhone or USB-C that plug right into the port and then hook to your shirt that are wireless for as cheap as $25 or less. That's kind of the third-party brands. You could pay a lot more for slapping a logo on there, but you don't need to. You can sit in front of a window or connect a simple $50 light softboxes, and then stabilization would be a tripod to just be able to get your smartphone mount, sit on a stool, get the camera angled properly, and then you could just hit record. And additionally, if you just shot on your phone, you could walk behind the camera, press record, sit down, start talking, and just move the front and the back in of the video. No editing, meaning you just kind of trim starting it a little bit and then upload that right from your phone. For most people, the best place to start would be to answer specific questions. We call it the ASQ method. As a professional, you're already doing this. There's already the top 10 to 20 questions you get. You could turn one question into one video. Think about it like having a conversation at coffee with a friend. You're going to sit down across from them at the table, grab your coffee or your tea, and you're just going to deliver value. If you were in real estate, they'd just say, yeah, but I'm just kind of overwhelmed. How do I know how much house I can afford? And you go, oh, here's how you calculate it. Basic answers. And that's a key. I would encourage individuals to not think that you have to get super advanced, to not assume that because maybe this question's already been answered or there's already competition. No, the place to start is with beginner and basic answers. And the curse of knowledge keeps most people from even going here because they assume it's too obvious. They assume everybody knows this. No, there's always new people, and there's always people that are looking for clear answers to specific questions. We just got an Airbnb going in Snohomish County, and you'd be shocked in a 2023 world. You'd think, it's probably already saturated with agents and loan officers sharing market updates and real estate information in a place as busy as Snohomish County, which is north of Seattle. And there's like one person who's consistent, and he's not even that consistent. And so I'm like, are you kidding me that in a 2023 world, all he does is sits down in front of a phone at his real estate office, got a journal out. It's okay to read off it. One of my favorite channels is called, I think, Clear Value Tax. He stands in front of a wall with good lighting, good audio, a clipboard, and delivers information basically real time in about 7 to 8 minutes. And he's pulling 200, 280,000, 400,000 views of video. And it's because the information's good. People are not worried about the production value. I would argue his presentation is not that charismatic. I love him because he's clear, he's brief, he's concise, he delivers the point. And so if you're listening to this, I think that's the opportunity to just start simple with the phone you already have. Keep it simple, figure out how you're going to create the video with your phone, answer some specific questions, be brief, be bright, be fun, and be done in the content, and then upload that thing to YouTube, and then just keep going. And of course, that's why channels like ours exist. Because yes, you might be like, what about these other million things? Hey, one thing at a time and one upload at a time, and then pace yourself, and you'll be shocked because your hesitation is why 99% of your competitors are not going to take action.